seconded by Ms. Burns. So we will take a vote on that motion. Ms. Priestley?
Yes.
Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns?
Yes.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Dr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. So Rule 3.1 has been suspended. And just so we have sequential minutes, we'll go ahead and take that vote again on the postponement of the organization with Ms. Winfrey Carter making that motion and Ms. Burns supporting it. So we'll just do the roll call on that one once more. Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns?
Yes.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Dr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Priestley?
Yes.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no to postpone the organization of council to the November 24th meeting.
Thank you.
All right, it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ms. Priestley, would you mind leading us to the pledge?
Sure. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So now it's time for the prayer or the blessing. Do we have anyone that would like to honor someone that have transitioned?
Yes,
Ms. Winfrey
Madam
Carter.
Chair. Oh, I'm sorry. Madam Chair, I would like to have a moment of silent prayer for the family of Mother Ceolia Mosley, the family of Mr. Kenneth Smith, and the passing of Mr. Kenneth Smith, and the family of Mr. Harvey Phillips, and all of the families who have lost loved ones over the last few weeks. Thank you.
Anyone else that would like to honor anyone else? Okay, so seeing none, I would like to also add to the moment of silence, Ms. family of Doris Carroll, the family of Doris Carroll, and also Mr. Lewindale Gillespie, the family of Mr. Lewindale Gillespie. So now we will have a moment of silence. All right, so now it's time for the prayer of the blessing. Councilwoman Mashat, would you please lead us in the prayer of the blessing?
If all minds are clear. Heavenly Father God, we come to you now in Jesus' name, just first and foremost, thanking you for this day and time. Thank you for your grace, your mercy, your love, and your favor. Thanking you for keeping us safe as we travel from our respective homes, asking that you would keep us safe as we journey back to our homes, Lord God. We ask now for a special blessing and prayer for those who are currently grieving the loss of loved ones, Lord God. We ask that you would strengthen them, that you would keep them, Lord God, that their hearts would be encouraged. Father God, we just thank you for the opportunity to serve the community of Flint. It is in your son's name we pray, in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. And now it's time for the reading of the disorderly person city code subsection. Any person that persists in disrupting this meeting will be in violation of the Flint City Code Section 3110, disorderly conduct, assault and battery, disorderly person, and will be subject to arrest for a misdemeanor. Any person who prevents the peaceful and orderly conduct of any meeting will be given one warning. If they persist in disrupting the meeting, that individual will be subject to arrest. Violators will be removed from the meetings. So now it's time for a request for agenda changes or addition. Do we have any agenda changes?
Madam Chair,
Go ahead, Madam Clerk.
We do have an add-on resolution authorizing retaining Lighthouse to provide excess general liability insurance coverage. This is a resolution that's related to your closed session that's on the agenda for today. So we wanted to provide you with this resolution because you do have a closed session on it. And Christelle is handing it out right now.
Okay, thank you. So we will have this as, this is add-on number 1. And that'll be added without objection to. We'll put it as the first resolution right before 250366. So it'll be the very first resolution. All right, so seeing that we have no more changes to the agenda, now it's time for us to vote to go into closed session. But first, we want to hear from the attorney regarding the closed session.
Through the chair, council president, I'm asking to go into closed session to give council an update on our insurance that will be expiring and just from the information that we have that we'd like to share. Thank you.
All right. So now we're about to vote to go into closed session.
Madam Chair,
Go ahead, Ms. Priestley.
make a motion to go into closed session.
Any support?
I'll support that.
All right, supported by Ms. Winfrey Carter. And roll call, Madam Clerk.
Ms. Burns? Yes. Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Dr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Priestley?
Yes.
Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. So we are officially in closed section 616.
Respect the jersey, sir. If the President of the United States can respect the Detroit Lions, what about you? Administrator? Idi Amin looking, so, darky, eating up your own people.
Hey, what's up, family? Man, Winter's finna pop on. Give me 1 second. I'm finna close this out. We'll be right back, Winter. She's on her way in the building. Let me close Trevor's out.
Let me just remove this.
Okay. I just got here to the studio. I'm on my way. Let me close this one out. Give me 1 second to start it back up.
You don't need to start it.
Oh, I ain't got to start it back. Okay, we're good then.
Yeah, just go to YouTube and bring up the from there.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm finna do. I got you. Hold on too, Trevor. Hold on, family. Give me one. Miss Eunice, yeah, they in recess, Miss Eunice.
They still in recess?
Yeah, they just got in recess. Yeah, it was good.
We up on the screen?
Miss Eunice, yeah, they in recess, Miss Eunice. Yeah, we been live.
We about to commentate for y'all. They gonna vote, we gonna vote. Everybody share the show.
Closed session. Trevor let them know it's a closed session.
Closed session.
Closed session.
Hell, I wish we could put up the agenda. We don't need the agenda. And they don't take it. We need to move fast and told y'all we had a little something special for y'all, so go ahead and share. Let everybody know that we're doing this because we
Need the money.
love y'all. We love y'all. It's not about the money.
It's not about the money for you.
It's about the community.
It is, but it's all about the money with YouTube.
With the community getting money.
They said, Mickey, you got to do better. That's what YouTube just told me. Said you got to do better. How y'all doing, beautiful people? Hey, facts, Georgia boy. I ain't gonna lie. Georgia, closed session equal backdoor deals, and that's a fact.
Maybe Adele trying to find out what's going on because she has no ideas. I see.
What's up, Tasha
How y'all
Lynn?
doing? What's going on, y'all?
Miss Eunice in the
What's
building.
going on?
Cicero. Javier Ellis, the Midwest Dragon. Just oil in this thing. How you doing, beloved?
What's up, cousin?
How you
From the
doing?
937.
Good evening, family. What's up, Concrete?
Because you got some Black Friday specials or some Christmas stuff coming up.
Marcia.
Send them to me and we can,
Marcia.
give you a little free publicity because you always supporting us.
Facts. Marcia A. Talbot. Uh-oh, we see some people coming back. Marcia, and she came all the way in.
Fairy. Marcia A. She was a fairy. Girl, who named it? You spelled it. Go let that slide because you my sister.
Deborah Luna. How you doing, beloved?
Wynttis.
Who?
She's from my name.
Oh, I thought you.
Miss Bonnie. She from cold. You cold down there in the
cold New
north?
Orleans. New Orleans.
It's not cold down there in the north.
What's up, Cash Williams?
Share the podcast. Share the podcast. And let everyone know that we are going to come take counsel.
I don't know what happened, family. I called myself leaving when she had called. She like, I want to commentate. So when I called myself leaving the crib, because that's why I was recording, I didn't think it was going to shut it down. That's why I had Trevor tap in
to
keep it going. And he's coming out the back. Everybody is back now.
Oh, shit. Look, this type of shit we doing tonight.
And they're back.
I can't hear.
Hold on, I'm going to let you hear it 1 second.
What's up?
You said, will it pass tonight?
Yes.
Who knows? Who knows?
I can't hear it. Are they talking?
I don't think so. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
We gotta turn our phones on.
No, hold on 1 second. Get this together now. You ain't got to worry. Let me get it together.
Get it together. Brother. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Mama, listen to my son.
All right, the time is now 6:30, and this Flint City Council meeting is now Back in session. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Uh-oh. You can't give me no warning. You can't give me no warning. Girl, where is that? She got on the night.
Hey, Mr. Alamin is absent. Dr. Lewis?
Present.
Ms. Johnson?
Present.
Ms. Priestley?
Present.
Go.
Mr. Carter?
Present.
Ms. Burns?
How many people on here remember Denise?
Present.
Mr. Pfeiffer is
Is
absent.
that a curly
Mr. Jarrett
Denise
is absent. We have
LaSalle
6
Lee?
members present.
We have 6 members present. So now it's time for public comment. First speaker, Madam Clerk.
Talk my shit all night, yo. There's more at all. Did he? Oh.
First speaker is R.L. Mitchell.
Good evening, council. I'm R.L. Mitchell. I live at 759 East Linden Avenue, over by the graveyard, Graceline, and I live in Third Ward. Ms. Johnson, Council Lady Johnson is my council lady. To you, Madam Chair, to Madam Johnson. You see, the new generation dedicated me this trophy, Ms. Johnson, but it says on here, 10th R.L. Mitchell, 10th Ward. And I want you to make it happen. We only got 9 wards, like you got on that seat. You can make things happen like Barbara Griffith. You remember Barbara Griffith talk about cherry picking, and she can talk to any counselor in the White House, and they'll do what she say. So make this happen so we can get on with the business with this new generation coming up, talking about they don't like the saying of the master plan. He been on, then they asked him, how long you been on? 7 years. And then he been on that long, and then he had to update every 7 years. And then 2000, and now you had a closed session talking, I don't want to get a boy his insurance. That's just like Rick Jones talking about, we got our own football team now, like the Detroit Lions in Flint. He said, but they don't recognize Southwestern High School. That's the high school I went to. The only high school in Flint to educate, let them boys play, but they use other outside high school to promote them. That's just like the master plan. And we Flintstone don't go for that. So I'm asking you to make this happen. Because they trying to say our mayor is a pushover. He's protected, not like Mayor Young in Detroit. Mayor Young called the shots. You see, they got their own supermarket within 10 years, even though if they did say you can't, a doctor can't have their own supermarket. We gonna have our supermarket or else deal with, like, to Wednesday. We gonna have our supermarket making history in Flint, whether you like it or not. Like that McClinton, and happy birthday to McClinton. But the mayor of Flint was McCree. All he was doing is dedicating babies and stuff. All he had to do was speak up. But in all that stuff, let nobody, like I say, make it happen. Yabba do. And because Mashak, look at her. How Mashak know about the water plumbing and stuff because her boss lady was, you know who? What that woman name? What was the first mayor of Black Detroit? Black Flint.
Thank you, Mr. Mitchell. Next
What did
speaker,
it say?
Mr. Mitchell.
Come on, I can't remember.
Mr. Mitchell, that's your time. Mr. Mitchell, that's your time. Please have a seat. Mr. Mitchell, I'm bringing you to order. Next speaker, Mr. Mitchell, that's your first warning. Mr. Mitchell, thank you. Next speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is Mrs. Jackson.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello, my name is Janae Jackson. I am Kiki's mother. July the 10th, my daughter was beat and strangled by Leon Alamine. July the 20th, he came and got his son from my house while I was at church. July the 31st, it wasn't by coincidence, that my mother's house on 1055 East Stewart, explosion. I sent it to Tanya, and what I'm not understanding is, when I come up here to talk to y'all about domestic violence and Leon Alameen, don't nobody come back and say nothing about him. What is it, y'all scared of him? Because if you scared, let me know, because I ain't scared. I ain't intimidated by him. I ain't scared of him. But the thing is, I'm gonna keep on coming to these council meetings concerning my daughter. And to you, Londale, you know, you came to court with tennis shoes. I think those were tennis shoes on, with your hat on. I wonder, was you coming to fight my beautiful Kiki? Was you the one gonna come drag her up out the house? Cause I'm waiting on you and him. So again, I wanna talk about this explosion. Because like I said, this happened, then this explosion. This house been sitting on Stewart Street since I've been born. I've been here 57 years. Nobody never touched this house. But all of a sudden, when this come about with Leon, the explosion. Again, when are y'all gonna wake up? This demon do not live in Flint. He never lived in Flint, only when he was a child. Y'all hiding him, protecting him. What is gonna be next? Somebody dead? But I'm gonna say this, and this gonna be the end. Anything happen to my child, I will be suing the city of Flint. Y'all have a good day.
Next speaker, Madam Clerk.
Okay, I'm going to skip names of people that I believe aren't here, so if I do not call your name and you're still here, please let me know. Next speaker is Stanley Wood.
I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Right now, the current poll is 64% think that everything will pass tonight, where 36% doesn't. Thank you, 810, for your polls that you do, including the one Friday night for hopefully our soon-to-be mayor.
My dog.
I seen you laughing. The ARPA money allocation. Councilwoman Priestley, you know, we ask over and over and over and over and over and over and over. But we can't get no updates. But based on some work that several people have done and looking at all the resolutions, we have more allocated than we brought in. Maybe we're not gonna honor some of them, I don't know. To city clerk, she's not here right now, but anyway, still no interpreter. I know it was said that, well, you can watch the council meeting with closed caption. Closed caption does not work on the council meeting. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. Councilwoman Johnson, thank you for your donation. We really appreciate that. It's going for a great cause. The unhoused in Flint is out of control. And now with the occupancy rate
Can she do that?
at the shelters being reduced, we need all the help we can get. So thank you very much.
Exactly. Sometimes
Hey,
you
here.
got, sometimes you have to be careful.
Next speaker, Madam Clerk.
Here.
The next speaker is Marcia A. Talbert.
Hello again. I guess I want to understand what's the purpose of public comment. because I've been watching Flint for a few years, and it just seems like nothing is getting addressed. And it's not so much that it's not getting addressed, but it's being ignored. And it's obvious who's ignoring, because you hear certain council persons respond to Ms. Sarah Houston about the ASL, and others just are quiet. How come we don't know how much money is left in the ARPA fund, Judy? We've been asking. You said you hadn't had a chance to look at it since September of 2024. How come they're not being answered? I just don't get it, because I would think that in a business setting, which you all are running, that you would at least address the public comments, or just stop them, because you're not listening to the public. You're really not. Speaking on domestic violence, I made it a point to have my purple dunks, my purple shirt, my purple purse, my purple iPad cover, my purple stylus. Well, I don't have purple on my phone, but I do have one, because I am triggered, even though I've never experienced domestic violence. I get triggered by a man who sits here on this council thinking that he's untouchable. And he's not, which is why he was bound over for a hearing. And I'm so glad, because everyone has to account for their wrongdoing. He is wrong on so many levels. And all those that aren't looking at me, it's because you know it's true. And I appreciate Councilwoman Burns and Councilwoman Jerry Winfrey Carter and Councilwoman Wrighton. I just think that it's so disrespectful that you all would ignore the obvious. The last thing I want to say is that I know words are hard, but I need you all as a council maybe to help each other, because the word is not ask, Lydell, it's ask. It's not a lecturer, it's a lectern. And actually, it's a podium. It's not Pacific, it's specific. Hooked on Phonics would do a great good on this council, because you all are supposed to be presenting yourselves with decorum. You come here in tennis shoes and jeans and sweats and, come on. You don't look like you're running a business. You look like you're here for a fireside chat. And then nothing gets done. It's irritating, it's bothersome, and actually, you know what? You guys are useless, because nothing gets done unless you get money.
Thank you. Next speaker, Madam Clerk.
Next speaker is Dion Freeman.
She won't get a chance to say the
Good
prayer.
afternoon
Oh.
or good evening,
And I
City
tell y'all,
Council. It's
they
good to
face-
be before you all this evening. I'm glad to see everybody, regardless of any relationships or anything we've had in the past. And I just really want to applaud you women for being here and holding down the council and giving us a forum to be able to conduct some sort of business. I am a resident of Flint in the First Ward. I've lived in Flint since I was 7. I'm 55, so that's 48 years of commitment. I'm not new to city council. I've been coming to city council since 2008. I might pop in or pop out. You may not always see me, but I always have you all lifted in my prayers and hoping for peaceful resolutions and respectful treatment of one another. The question that I have today, and then I just want to say something. I know it's not just to go back and forth. I ask that people that live in this city and people that come from other city don't come here to ridicule our city people that we live behind and that represent us in this city. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinions, but I take exception to someone outside of this area ridiculing our city council for their conduct. I don't always agree with the conduct, and we can do some refinement, but I don't think I can just stand and hear that and not address it as someone who lives in this city. My question today is just a few things on resolutions, because I've been gone for a long time and I don't understand some of the terminology. So on Resolution 250366T, It says in that resolution, F&B operations. I'm not
She's
sure what that
back.
is. And there's an acronym, FVOP. I don't know what that stands for. On resolution
Hey, Auntie Sherry.
2536,
Love you.
Who she take a shot at?
25037T, it says that there's
said,
gonna be
just
blight
shots
removal
fired.
equipment and associated supplies. Have they told us the specific equipment that they want to spend the money on and the
Well,
supplies?
hell, we can ask her just
And then,
who took a shot.
with the appropriations, the reallocation of money to Asbury, I would like to know if Asbury had already received funds, and is this going to be additional funds given to them from the ARPA fund? Also, under
Asbury.
Resolution 250369T, it says that there's $1 million that's going to be
She the one that did the recall
allocated
against Eric Mays.
for the
Oh,
blight
talking about
department.
people living in other
Are there
cities. Okay, I
specific
got
things
it,
that will be funding? It says that there's going to be
Fine.
onboarding. For me, onboarding means that you're going to be hiring people. It says for an internal demolition crew. Are those people that's being hired outside of the city, or are they people
That's all you
that
see
are
is
in
Mickey
Department of the
Brother.
City
That's your
employment?
time.
Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you.
Hey, brother.
Next speaker, Madam Clerk.
The next speaker is Donald Arndt.
Crazy than a Lulu.
Man.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak about
Who's
the
that?
new parking system in Flint, Michigan. Both my wife Linda and I were born in Flint over 75 years
Mr. Peach's
ago.
cousin.
And we both go downtown often as we
I
can.
can't.
We received
I can't
a
do this
ticket
with you.
a little over a month ago for
Mr. Peachy
parking.
probably finna be
We
up there
looked for
hollering.
the parking meters. The Flint Journal said there were going to be new parking meters. We didn't find any parking meters, so we
Is that
said,
Mr.
well, they're
Peach?
still not in yet. Went in for a cup of coffee. We came out with the price of coffee plus $30. We think it's quite unfair at first because the system does allow, per the new system, allows license plates to be read. First-time people should have gotten a courtesy notice. They should have been advised of the new parking system. When we got out of the restaurant, we had trouble finding anything about the new system. And as you can see with my car.
Shit, Sheldon on that tomorrow. The white people that came around there.
About what?
But if
About
you're in
the-
the middle of the street.
They don't know how to
those are
work the new
at both
parking meter.
ends
Shit,
of
he
the
gonna
street.
send
Very
instructors out.
difficult. And we think what the city should have done at first, and I behoove you all to probably.
It's Candyland,
do
y'all.
this,
Y'all
is
didn't.
to look
You
at
have
first-time
people walking up and
people,
down the block.
their tickets.
Little blue
and
caps on.
Y'all got the whole summer
charge
not to
them
pay.
for the first time, because we now know that there is a system. The system is good. I now have the app on my phone. Won't have it, the problem will happen again, but I think
yeah, she was
just as
saying.
it happened just a week later, we asked a friend to meet us downtown for coffee. Unfortunately, we were a little late. When I got there, I said, "Oh, did you pay for parking?" And she said, "What parking?" So she missed it also.
Going downtown for
and
coffee,
ended up
man.
with a $30 ticket. So I'm asking
Get you
the
some good
city
coffee at
to
at
absolve
the
first-time
donut place,
users.
Donna's
Make
Donuts.
sure they understand that there's a new system. and
Go downtown for that
system
high-ass
has a
coffee.
way to do it. The $30 is also very high. And then add injury to insult, I appealed it. And when I appealed it, I got
All
a
my life,
computer-generated
AT&T been fighting for the
reply
truth.
that says, no, your appeal is not allowed because you didn't pay. And this appeal was the very same day.
Think anybody will vote for her in the first
So obviously, the
ward.
system is broken.
Yep.
Thank you.
Think she got it. But really, you don't need nobody to vote for you when you got
Thank
the
you.
clerk's office.
Next speaker, Madam Clerk.
The final speaker for this meeting is Cheryl Cole.
You don't have to stay in Flint to run.
Facts. It was just coming on down.
Hello, everyone. My name is Cheryl Cole, and I'm here to address a matter that I'm having with the building inspection company.
I think it
I
is
have
the
a
second
building across the street from City Hall, and on approximately October the 13th on a Monday.
How you doing
I
in
had
Loveland?
a
The children tapped
driveway
in.
put in. It's a commercial building. And shortly after that, I
I'm
don't
just
have the
not hearing
dates in
what
front
you're
of me because I have partnership with someone. And
Hey, Tony, you see the market got
couple
up
of days after that, we went
this
to the,
ad.
or he went to the
You got the
building
lowest grape
inspection
prices
company
in town.
and told them that we're ready to have everything inspected. So they came out and they inspected, this is what I was told, I don't have it written down. I was told that they came out and they did the outside of inspection and they were to come back. They had to go to lunch and would come back to do the inside. And to this day, we've been there a few, I would say probably 4 or 5 times to see when they were coming back or could they give us a scheduled date. And they said, I was told that they could not give us a scheduled date because of their busyness or their appointments that they have. But my concern is I would like to have the inside inspected so we can continue on with our business. Our business is to give charitably to the city of Flint, basically to help people who are homeless and to provide services. And we can't get started until the building's inspected so we can, get inside to have our training or to be able to give services. And today, I was at a meeting with human trafficking, and I was asking them to pray that the inspection goes through and everything, and they were kind of negative to me. They were like, what's taking so long?
You calling me, we
And
live.
I'm like, is that
calling?
something good to say?
I see.
What's taking so long when someone's trying to do something to help the community in the city of Flint? So I'm asking that you, and also I did go to the mayor's office today and put in a request that this could be expedited or can be hurried so we can open our business. So, thank you, and I guess I'll be hearing from someone.
Okay.
All right, thank you. So,
Who's
Madam
the
Chair,
next
let me close out the
contestant
last
coming on down to the lector?
Correct.
Clyde,
Now it's
you the only
time
one there from
for
the
council
administration.
response.
Or everybody else
Any
left?
council response?
Madam Chair,
Go ahead, Ms. Byrne.
I thought
I do want to state,
Ed Taylor himself was there.
probably that's going to
That's the
show from
city
the
feed. That's
building and
not us,
permit
family.
department.
Okay, they putting it back on the council.
The person over that is Mike Ryder, who's over that department. And Mr. Arndt, I just don't know what to say about the ticket.
Facts.
That does go through the DDA. That's an expensive cup of coffee. That would be an expensive pot of coffee. So, you shared something with me that I did not know. I do know some of the machines
Big Dale
don't
probably
take
mad.
money,
First
cash,
ward
some
better
would
cut
take
her
credit
loose.
cards.
When she
And
take him down playing
I
with the
can't even
mayor.
put the app on my phone
You better
because
quit playing.
I don't have any more storage
I
space.
go down on my own.
On
I ain't
mine.
gonna help
So,
you push that. I ain't
the
gonna let you put the
parking
gasoline.
with I feel parking personally should
That's
be
just
free.
how YouTube is
Because we're
with
trying
flagging.
to get a vibrant downtown. We want people to be, I want downtown to be what you call a vibe. And Detroit has a vibe in their downtown. And I now get why my daughter and my son-in-law moved
Why we
there
can't hear
as
what they
opposed
talk-
to
Can't hear them.
Grand Rapids and other
Dang,
places.
no.
So I
Hold
don't,
on, let me
I don't
see
like the
something.
parking
Like
meters.
through our
I
stuff.
don't. So,
don't know.
and then too, I
That's
know that
tripping.
Kiki's
That's why I
mother
gotta
left.
get
I want people
another.
to understand
This
that
one ain't
domestic
even,
violence
Just
is
trying
real.
to get a
I
brand
will
new-
always
I
advocate
ain't
for
trying
whomever.
to.
There's not enough
I've been trying to believe me. I've
resources.
been trying to figure it
It's
out.
difficult
It
for
ain't
women
been
to get
hitting.
out, and then there are men.
I ain't finna
So
listen to nothing.
we have to be sensitive to the people who
they
have
won't let it come through,
issued
believe
this or
me.
who have been through this
I've been
and the
trying to
families that
figure this
come
joker
to
out
support.
all
And I do
day.
want to say to the Color of Law women and man now,
why it
Stanley.
Sheila,
that,
we thank
giving
you.
the
She said she like
awards
how we
to
covering the
people,
meeting safely
acknowledgement is
in our
such a
own
wonderful
environment.
thing for people because
Better believe it,
Ariel
Jack.
is here every week.
And they said they
You
had us
deserve
a award too.
It did.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyone else
Diane,
would like to speak during?
I heard we had an
council
award
comment?
too. Y'all ain't read our
Go ahead, Ms.
shit,
Johnson.
Diane.
Once again, to the young man who came up for the expensive coffee he bought.
conspiracy.
For the ticket. We did speak to DDA, and they said that the first ticket is supposed
I had to
be a
cancel my
courtesy.
post.
Is
I
that
was writing
correct,
about Tanya
Councilman?
because I didn't think we had got an award.
No, you thought we didn't.
She's supposed to.
So he was, parked like
Wait a minute,
further
wait a minute.
downtown, not in
The
front
first
of City
ticket is a
Hall.
courtesy.
So that is a separate issue. Had he been parked in front of City Hall, then we would have been able to, kind of do something for him about it that day. But what we can do is we can talk to Brandy at the DDA. And so we'll make sure that we, talk to her about that ticket for you.
So what we would do is, like we said, Councilman, I see Councilwoman Liddell came down and gave you her card.
11,
We're gonna
10,
get right
25.
on that because they
Councilwoman.
should, give us a
third
courtesy
ward,
when
so
you
I get a
make
ticket, it's a
mistake,
courtesy.
not automatically give you a ticket. I apologize for that. We appreciate your business in our city and continue to keep coming to our city. And Ariel, congratulations on your reward, and congratulations on your award that you received today.
Thank you very much.
All right, and also, for the young lady whose birthday it is, and I think she's gone, happy birthday to you also.
All right, anyone else?
Madam Chair.
Go ahead, Ms. Priestley.
Ms. Freeman, F&V Operations is going to be working on the water plant. Okay. I don't remember what other questions you had. I just remembered that one. And in regards to me following up on reporting on the ARPA funds, I was only following up on those so that we could maintain and know what we had left and available in community grants, so that Dr. Lewis and I could bring forward resolutions and encourage the administration to follow up on those. But I was never told if there was a problem with a
Who lying up there?
for whatever reason. For example, Salvation Army, I understand, declined the award
You should
that
do
we
a
gave
poll,
them.
who lying?
I didn't know that. So any information I had was not necessarily accurate, and I no longer keep track of that. It's not my job. That is the administration's job. I can ask them, and just like anybody else, and sometimes I have to FOIA
As
that
usual, I knew
information.
Judy was gonna lie.
So, and in regards to, if you are a resident of the city of Flint with a concern other than you suck, you suck, you suck, you get my attention. If you are somebody who sits there and say, oh, you suck and you do this and you do that and you're all crooks and stuff, you're not gonna get my attention. If you come to us, before us, as a resident of the city with a valid concern, you have my 100% attention. In regards to the DDA issue, I went to something in Lansing. They have the same passport.
So if you got a complaint, she not fucking with you.
App that they use
That's
in
what Judy
downtown for
said.
them.
If you come
I
up
pay
there
cash,
with something
and I
not
got a
positive,
ticket.
she's not listening to you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
All right, anyone else would like to speak during public comment? Go ahead, Ms. Mashat.
All righty, so thank you to everyone that came and had a comment about either an agenda item or a city concern. As stated, what we do have in place right now is that, so if you park in front of City Hall, which obviously you don't have a concern because it's after hours, but if you park in front of City Hall during the daytime, you have 30 minutes of free parking. As far as the rest of the city, what we're looking to get in place, I know we're not going to be able to do it this year, because this year is almost up. But we're also looking for, to put in place a program where if you do get a ticket that day, if you pay it within a certain amount of hours, or if you call within a certain amount of hours, it'll either be free or reduced, if that makes sense. So there will be non-payment or it will be reduced. What we will do is make sure that we bring to the attention of the DDA, because they are responsible for the meters, that we bring to the attention of the DDA that there, because the meters are so few and far in between,
Oh, the top
people
of-
are
yeah, who you
missing
got
an
up
opportunity to
Liddell,
identify where the meters
Deshaun,
are. And we'll
Judy,
also try to see what we
Candace.
can do to get
Only
more
let me put in
information out
4.
there about the fact that there is an
I
app.
let you put
I'm
in
like
4.
Councilman Burns, I can't
Hello,
ever even take a
Judy
picture
at
on my
60.
phone because I don't have any memory on my phone whatsoever. I don't have room. So I understand a lot of us do not have room
71
for
Judy.
apps. And so we still need
So
to be,
Candace been
change
has she
people
been
for
an
the meter.
agent?
I know I certainly need to be a change person for the meter, right?
Listen.
And so we will look into that for you.
Judy
Thank
said,
you.
if it ain't praised, she ain't messing with it.
All right, anyone else?
What's up with band debate?
All right, seeing that there's no one else, I'll go ahead and take my time. Ms. Cheryl, yeah, I'll definitely love to talk to you about that. So definitely appreciate you for coming. In addition to, I
She
want to be a
about to
dead horse,
win.
but
Denise
yeah, you do have
LaSalle.
my card. And the precedent set by our last DDA director, she gave the grace of, the first time.
I'm kinda
And
mad
so,
at the mayor
definitely want
wife.
to reach out to the interim DDA director. Well, I don't know if she's interim or if she's permanent now, but she's now the DDA director.
Shit,
And
Thomas
she's
Dennis
great
said,
as well. So
friendship
we'll see what we
between
can do.
Liddell and
Because again,
Candace
like
over.
Councilwoman
Liddell
Johnson
voted
said,
for Judy.
we appreciate
Wow.
you coming to our city. We appreciate you
Ooh.
having
What they
coffee in the
voting
city of
for?
Flint. You could have it in any
Who
of
is
the
the new
surrounding areas, but you
DDA
chose
director? What'd she
downtown
say?
Flint. So thank you. And we want to make sure that you're not being punished for doing so. So definitely thank you for that. And also,
the last one's
I
the one that
heard
had to pay that money
that
back.
we had quite a few ARPA concerns. And I just want to highlight this. We have.
Oh, that about sums it up, Grace and Peace.
230-464.1. I'm quite familiar because this is one of the reasons why I got recalled.
So they couldn't
So
push
it
multiple
says
buttons
that
on the
the
piece.
city council is to
Judy at
expend the
68.
$40 million that we have left. It's over $40 million. It's supposed to be expended per the council. And it also breaks down the different categories that we have. And so this is an initial start to show you where we're supposed to be. But yes, no, we have not been receiving those updates. We have not. So
Denise
and it looks like
Williams,
something that
that's
the
it.
residents would like to
That's
see.
who it
So
was,
looks like
Denise
we just need
Williams.
to, put that on the floor. But yes, in December 31st, 2024, we started with 40, well, she not started, but we had
Okay, Judy, down to
$40 million
68%.
left
Holding
in our
strong.
general fund underneath the ARPA category, which will only could be
Let's
dispersed
hear it,
through
boy,
council.
boy. That's the wig
approval.
she got on tonight.
So
Adele.
let's go ahead and, I have this if you want to see it. It's just a resolution for you to see. I mean, but definitely interested in getting the information so we all can see, because now we don't have an impasse. So thank you so much. And we will go ahead and proceed with the rest of the meeting. So
That's why we ain't getting no
now
award.
it's time for the consent agenda. So everybody,
That's why we ain't get
Go
an
ahead.
award right now.
That's all
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 that
right, any
plan cost me my
supported
award.
by the councilwoman.
Shit,
Any separations?
ain't gonna never get no award.
That's
What you done did?
I just put, huh? I just want an award.
Okay, thank you. Any more?
Y'all won. They said they got us one, dog. They said
250381.
That's that sign.
Okay.
they said our word is in the box.
250376.
Mm-hmm.
250365.
They said they got us a award, dog.
365.
I believe them.
And that's it.
Oh, Liddell up there trying to be messy up there.
Any
I can't hear
Any
this.
more?
That's on page 6, bottom.
This is on page 6.
3250.
Why's you off?
I'm right
So
here, right
seeing that we
across
don't have
from
any
me.
more, the consent agenda will include
What happened?
the acceptance of minutes, in addition to 350366, 350367, 350368, 250369, 250382, 250291.1, 250383, and that'll be all.
Callie in the
So, roll
building.
call, Madam Clerk.
Excuse me,
Madam
through the
Chair.
chair.
Go ahead. Excuse me,
Okay,
and
so
the
let's-
add-on.
Let's go see what passed. What was the add-on?
The mayor 2.5 million allegedly.
Add-on, which is the resolution authorizing retaining Lighthouse to provide excess liability insurance coverage. All right, so roll call, Madam Clerk.
Ms. Mashat? Dr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson? Yes. Ms. Priestley? Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns?
Yes.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. The consent agenda passes. So now we are moving on to resolution.
I'm hungry.
250.
I'd have grabbed me some snacks or something.
So 250381. It's a pleasure of the body.
Madam Chair,
Go ahead.
I'd like to send 250381 to council.
All right, any support? Supported by Ms. Priestley. Any discussion? First round.
Yes, to you too, Mr. Edwards. I know you were coming here for something else.
What passed?
I
I'm
know.
trying to find it. I had to look it up on
Catch you right there, but you never
the reboot.
look this way.
I think Liddell watching.
Mr. Edwards.
Uh-oh, Clyde got
We're
it.
testing the
Yeah, Clyde,
air
the Clyde,
quality,
what you think he don't know?
and other hazardous, and I need to, I'll send those pictures over to you. I am deeply concerned because
Six, seven, yeah.
retirees and,
I thought it was
current
only 6
employees,
people there.
in the police
Flint
department. and
professional
some have
service agreement.
died of cancer. And so looking in the
They
ceiling,
got that
Lab
money.
there are,
technician,
and even in the
they got
walls,
that.
literally, I know I sat
And
next to asbestos
the grant
pipes
for blight.
at Whittier, which were wrapped.
The grant for
especially in front
preparation and
glass, 'cause
demolition
I
and
sat in the boondocks a lot. This
land
bitch
located
sent me.
around the fire station.
But these pipes are exposed
how many
and water
resolutions
has
they
been
got?
leaking.
6-9, I'm talking about this all passed
There's
through
also
the
rusted
consent
pipes.
agenda, dog.
There's fans
So
blowing
what didn't
to
pass
keep the
through?
carpet dry in some of the offices. Were you aware of this?
Not shit.
No.
The budget amendment even
And
went through the
also,
consent
when are
agenda.
we getting the ladies' locker room done?
That's a question to speak
Dang.
with facilities, the facilities.
It's been
Lee
about-
Osborne, he would be working on that
Ain't
piece.
too much,
I
it
think
ain't
it's
too,
been out to
we
bid
ain't gonna be here
4
too much
times.
longer.
But with the water leaking, and
Certainly.
we lose officers for simple things like working conditions. Is it healthy? And that police department is not a healthy working environment. When you're looking at rusted pipes, what the building was built in 52? I think 52. And literally they're rust and it's coming down. I know the building has, was it a major pipe that bust? Was it 2 years ago, a year ago?
Again, that's
Okay.
probably a discussion with Lee to kind of understand.
So-
He and I we have talks about this facility, and then, of course, it's
Age.
very old. It's very
Yeah.
old with a lot of interesting problems.
It is, and health problems. I mean, and I'm very serious about this. I think, and we have to take this serious. They're working in poor conditions. And literally, we not literally.
Oh, I don't
we
know, Sheila. I ain't
asbestos
talked to her.
causes Cancer.
I just
We know
heard it,
that.
word on the street.
And when you have water that that paste that goes over those older pipes has been removed, cement is actually falling down in some of the offices that are in the police department, like nice chunks, like concussion-sized chunks have fallen through the tiles. That's dangerous. And
next
so the mold, the mildew, the asbestos, I know we voted unanimously to have this taken care of, to have it looked at first and
I'm
assess
scared
what
to run
what
to the
can we
store.
do.
Come
Because
back, it'll
something
be
has
over.
to be done.
Oh, can you
People
go
are
to the store?
complaining
I
with
got some
skin
change
rashes, headaches,
Huh?
breathing issues.
says gonna get you some
And then
chips? I said,
retired
I
officers,
would,
after
though.
they've done 25, 30 years, are developing cancer. And they're aggressive
Should've
cancers.
went before you
And
got
they
here.
stopped to think, well, you know what, I sat next to that asbestos pipe where it was torn off, or it was above my head.
Yeah, council without you.
We have got to do better, and I'll send those. I know I asked to have them loaded up, so I could have shared those with
You
you.
need some change.
And the city clerk can send those
Oh,
to
you was
you.
getting me some
She
chips.
has them, so that you'll see what I'm
gonna give you the
seeing.
money.
And I'm hoping that you can put this and move this expeditiously. We don't want to, when people who come to work at Flint, the least we can, in the police department, if they're putting their life on the line, we can at least make sure, at the very least, that it is a clean, working, healthy environment in that building. That is something everyone in every building, but in that one, it's terrible. It's terrible, and it's dangerous. For a lot of them, when it's cold, they're leaving a window open just to have a cross breeze because of the smell of mildew and mold. And then there's black, well, it hasn't been identified if it's black mold. And so, I hope that my colleagues will again vote to put this through, and I will have the city clerk send those. And when you see those pictures, I know you will be alarmed too. I know you will be, because I know I was. And these are conditions that retirees who have said, you know what, I worked there, I didn't say anything because I was, I didn't want to ruffle any feathers, but now they're retired and they don't want the people who are there to work in those conditions. So I'm asking for your support in this to move this along, to let's get this tested and do all things necessary. Thank you.
Anyone else in the first round?
Madam Chair.
Go ahead.
So I am certainly in support of making sure that the air quality.
There we go. Is it gonna
obviously
pass? We
throughout
voting too.
every building that the city of Flint owns is good air quality, but especially in the police department. We want to make sure that as they are working here, they're working in safe, healthy conditions, and also as they retire, and if they should incur any health concerns, that they're not incurring them because of their years of work here. So I am in support of testing the air quality and then us doing all things necessary if we should find something wrong with the air quality to get that taken care of. I yield.
All right, anyone else in the first round? All right, anyone else in the second round? All right, seeing no one else, I'll go ahead and take my time. I agree with my colleagues. I remember when Council Member Murphy was alive, when we went to the clerk's office because we were told that they had a lot of black mold and things of that nature. And we set aside some ARPA funds to remediate for those things. So this is definitely no different. So these are the things that those funds are to be used for, to keep people healthy and safe. So hopefully that we can do something about that as soon as possible. All right, roll call, Madam Clerk. Police Department.
Dr. Lewis.
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Priestley?
Yes.
Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns?
Yes.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. That resolution passes. Now we're on to Resolution 250376. What's the pleasure of the body?
376.
That resolution passes. Here we go. 250376.
I guess I don't have all.
What's the pleasure of the chat?
Yeah. Motion is in 250376 to council.
Any
I'm
support?
sorry, for approval.
Any support? Supported by the councilor in the 7th Ward. Any discussion?
Madam Chair,
Go ahead.
is this the house that we don't have the address on? Is there someone here?
I believe Mr. Carpenter is here.
You can't make this up. The address.
Ain't even got the address.
Hello.
Good evening.
Who is that? He work there?
35-second walk. How are you?
Here all day.
What up?
Yeah, long day for all of us. Quick question, is this the home that I know we can't give the addresses on any of them. This is the one that, was it 106 before, or is this a different one?
It's the same one.
It's the same one?
Mm-hmm.
So this, it was what was it 116 before?
No, it was 106.
Were you supposed to send us or tell us privately which home it was?
HUD directed me not to say anything, but I was asking y'all to come. We can have a conversation in my office, have a private meeting. That's something different, but they told me not to give out that information.
Because that's a lot of money to spend $106,000.
That's that house they can't talk about.
On one home. I understand you're stating it's the windows, what year is the
Damn.
home?
Don't
Can
give
you
out
tell
the
that?
address. Just give them the money.
So it's 105 years old.
Is it gonna pass, y'all?
So, until I know which house it is, and we know how much home repair, that is a lot of money to go on one home. And then to kind of go blindly. How many, we just did funding not too long ago.
They sure
Was it
is.
400-something thousand? Are we agreed?
Funding for what?
Did you just receive funding from us what was your last funding you received from us?
That you approved?
That we approved, yes.
Yeah, it was from Eagle.
And how much was it?
For $500,000.
For $500,000?
You don't know.
And then this is
You don't
20%
know. You don't
of
know that's on
$500,000
here.
at 100, a little over. If we were,
That's a different pot.
okay, so what is this pot?
This is from HUD. This is HUD funding.
So how much funds do you have working out of that pot?
$4 million.
So this one right here, you have $4 million.
Correct.
How much of that $4 million have you used?
He cool as
We
hell,
just
like.
started, so maybe 300,000.
Okay. So thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
And this is if homes tell us about the program, because a lot of people, so the program is if you have a home, what was the letter, is it 1964?
Pre.
For lead,
Correct.
it's 64?
Pre. Yep. Anything before.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anything before.
Don't forget to take part in the
1964.
poll.
Correct.
That's what I thought, because they didn't make paint. Paint before then had lead in it, or could have lead. And so after 1964, then you don't have paint. Then the government regulated for it not, because it also goes with disclosure. If you have a home, you have to disclose if you have a home with any known lead in it. But in a home that's 100 years old, you're gonna have lead. That's
Correct.
just a fact. So, so every person that goes through this program, how many have you approved so far?
I have 200 applicants.
And how many have been approved?
200.
Oh, all 200?
Correct.
Oh, so every applicant has been approved.
That submitted application with
And
the
what's the
requirements.
criteria?
Have to have a child under the age of 6, home pre-1978. Have to
So
meet
every house in
income
Carriagetown?
limit. Submit in pay stubs, bank stubs, 6 months worth.
And that can be if they're keeping a child, because kids eat paint chips.
Yeah, that's a visiting child or keeping a child, correct.
Yeah, yeah. I had nephews who had, when they were little had, okay, I do want to know if we can have my time.
All right, anyone else in the first round? Seeing that no one else in the first round, anyone else in the second round?
Madam Chair.
Go ahead, Ms. Winfrey Carter.
So are you saying that if we meet with you privately?
Don't forget to vote. They don't have the address.
we
Are
should
they
be
gonna
able
blindly
to
give them the
find
money or
out
not?
More about this home?
No, that's not what I'm saying, but we can have a meeting privately.
You what?
No, that's not what I'm saying, but we can have a meeting privately about the program, and I can tell you about the practices and procedures and what I received from HUD.
Okay. Now, is this the only home that's gonna be tested in that area, in that historic area?
That's the only application I got in that area.
In that area?
Correct.
Okay. Was there a deadline to apply for this
I have this program until 2029.
to 2029?
Mhm.
Okay.
This the director or something.
So if this home, do you have, okay, I'm just asking questions. I'm just trying to figure it out. I know that the homes in that area that I'm thinking, it may cost this much for that to happen, you know, as far as the lead, yeah. I'm sure that it's other homes in that area that may need this service, this, you know, lead service. Have you sent out any type of correspondences
Yeah,
to individuals?
We do door to door.
You went door to door?
We do door to door.
Okay. And still,
A lot of people don't have kids under the age of 6 that reside in that area. It's a lot of older individuals in that area.
okay,
Yep.
yeah, that may, yeah, okay. All right. Thank you.
Welcome.
Madam Chair. Oh, go ahead, Ms. Johnson.
I really don't have questions because I done did the program before. So at the end of the day, it's any lead that's in the home that you take out, correct?
Yeah, any lead, any and
right.
all.
So it could be any home in 48505, 48506.
You heard her say
07,
she did the
0809,
program.
That it could still go up to the 90-some thousand, correct?
Any ward, correct.
Any ward, right. So, so basically, it's just abating all lead that's in the house. Is it 64 or 78?
It's 78, but it's all lead hazards. You can still have lead present in a home, but we abate lead hazards.
Okay, lead hazard. All right, but any ward can, so it didn't matter if it was historical, it could have just been in any ward, correct?
Correct.
As long as it was a hazard.
Correct.
All right, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Job well done as well.
Thank you.
All right, anyone else in the second round?
Madam Chair.
Go ahead, Ms. Mashat.
So I know we had put it out there for quite some time. Is it too late for others to apply for this program? Because I know you came before council a very long time ago with the fact that this program would be up and running, and I know you and I spoke, so I had an opportunity to kind of get it out there, but is it an opportunity if others
This
need?
shit is funny.
Yeah, we still going. This is my
You
second
can-
time.
he wore this
so-
to work
Yeah.
today.
I did this for 4 years.
This is
my
funny.
next 4 years, so.
So there's still opportunities for others to apply.
Yep.
All righty. Thank you. I yield.
All right, anyone else?
Madam Chair.
Go ahead, Ms. Priestley.
I'm just going to be really quick. From someone who's recently had some work done on their house, it's easy to go through that kind of money. Just replacing the windows in my home.
Because I had a banner.
15
Shut
years
up.
ago
I thought I was going
was
to come back.
$15,000. And my house was originally built in 1927, and it's been remodeled twice. So, and I know that there is lead underneath paint, but I don't have the children living there either. So, I mean, I don't find the $100,000 to be outrageous specifically in that area. So, I just wanted to state that.
Got cats.
I understand the cost. It's a hard pill to swallow, but we're thinking about the children that are in that home. And if that lead is present in that home and hasn't been remediated, and there are children there, then it's a hazard for those children. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Anyone else?
Madam Chair.
Ms. Burns?
I know you feel like you've been up here a lot, right? So you're not gonna tell us, you're protecting everyone, right?
Mhm.
Doesn't matter. I mean, if I'm gonna rob a bank, I'm gonna rob it with you, because you're not gonna talk. So, you're just not. So, lead is very serious. It is, it's very serious. And especially when little kids, they do eat paint chips. and it could be shiny, because paint was so shiny then, the gloss. It's a lot of money. So what all is this 100 and something thousand gonna do?
All the windows, all the doors, all the trim inside the house, the siding, walls, ceilings.
I'm sorry,
So basically anything
I
painted.
didn't
forget to
hear you.
vote.
My colleagues were having a,
All the windows, all the doors,
doors,
the siding,
siding.
trim throughout the house, baseboards, crown
Oh,
molding,
really?
walls.
So you take the baseboards up?
Well, it has to be in compliance with SHPO.
Yeah, I mean, because
so-
they're painted.
Yeah, so we might just have to scrape it and then paint it if we can't replace it, because it's a historical house. We have to
Right, you
replace
have
it
to
with
have
that
it to
same.
the period
Yeah.
that the house was, okay. So this one is gonna do, did you say roof?
No,
So windows, siding, baseboards, doors, trim work.
Yep, trim work.
Did I get everything?
Yep, anything basically painted inside the house.
Sometimes that's floors.
Well, the floors in his house is stained.
Okay, because I know some people do have painted floors. Okay. I'm gonna rob a bank with you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so seeing that everyone has spoke, I'll go ahead and take my time. Thank you, Mr. Carpenter, for coming before us. We know that.
They said a
you're coming for
kid
quite
could be
some time.
visiting.
And.
That's
is there-
everybody
does
in
this have
town.
a deadline? Because I know that we're holding up the work by not signing off, but.
No, the contractors is irritated, but it's not a deadline.
Okay, all right, so just checking, because I know
The
sometimes
application process.
when you don't move, they move on to other things that pay. All right, so, but definitely understanding that lead is dangerous. It's a historical home. Historical homes must maintain a certain level of character. And so, certain things that you can modify, certain ways you must modify a historical home. So we have a historical commission here.
That's my
So they
thing.
definitely,
If they weren't about the people with the lead in the house, what about the lead in the water and all the other
one child, we
chemicals?
don't have to. Because I know some people.
Already dying.
Who ate paint chips, and they are having a hard time in adulthood. And so this is serious. This isn't no, I've seen it on TV or a Lifetime special. Yeah, this is something I've seen it up close and personal. So you definitely have my support. So hopefully we can support this tonight so we can give the family the relief that they deserve.
What about the people that
All
drunk
right,
the
so
water? I see
we
what
go
you
ahead and
saying.
call for the
Shit, they
vote
talking about paint chips.
For resolution.
Ain't no kids walking around eating no damn paint chips. Yeah.
250-376.
Everybody drunk that water.
Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Priestley? Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns?
Yes.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Excuse me, Dr. Lewis?
Yes.
And the vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. That resolution passes. Congratulations, Mr. Carpenter. All right, now we're moving on to Resolution 250365. Pleasure of the body.
It passed.
Go ahead, Ms. Burns. All right, go ahead and send that up for approval in council. Any support? All right, any discussion?
They ain't had no address,
All
no
right, Ms.
nothing.
Blair, please make your way up to the lectern, please.
That's why they don't come prepared. They don't have to. They don't have to. They just don't have to.
I'm trying. Issues prior. With
Thank you, Granny
I guess
G.
rolling back the odometers and
So what
selling
happened? They turned their microphones
used
on?
vehicles for new. What's in place to make sure that this didn't happen to your vehicles?
We don't have, they didn't roll back.
I didn't hear you.
I'm gonna try to talk as loud as I can, guys. They didn't roll back the odometers. What they did is when, like, say you take your car in for service and they give you a loaner, that's a loaner vehicle. They sold loaner vehicles with higher mileages on them, and they were still badged when they went to go title them out to customers as new vehicles, where they're not new. It's more like a demo. It's like buying a
Okay.
demo car. It's not.
So they sold them demos,
Exactly.
like what they used to do with GM,
Exactly.
the executive cars, if you were lucky, where they would sell them with about 10,000 miles on them. That the execs, okay. But the state had took their license, so twice.
Will this resolution
They
pass?
suspended
Here's
it.
another one.
They
Y'all can
suspended,
vote
do they
too.
have it back now?
It was done within like 24 to 48 hours. It was all back.
Oh, so it was just a small amount of time?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I asked the gentleman, he said he didn't know. You
I
could.
stay on top of that stuff.
I know you do. I know you do. You're very thorough in what you do. I'm glad you're, well, I hope you continue to get better. And I know kids go back to school.
Miss
everything
Mary
turns into
Davis.
A petri dish.
The
My
wrong
daughter's in college.
issue.
Oh my God.
The wrong issue.
I get it all.
Oh, you're getting it all. You
Miss Mary
sound like
Davis said
someone
they
else
worried about the wrong
with,
stuff.
with some grandbabies that come home with something
That
new.
passed.
So
They had no
that was my
they had no
question.
address.
If he
They don't
could have
know what
answered,
the
then
fuck
it
they
would have
about
been
to
okay.
train. But
I
it
hope you
passed.
continue to get better. I just wanted to make sure that
It's
because
election
it wasn't
season,
clear
people.
that we were, if we're getting new vehicles, that we're getting new vehicles. But I get the demo vehicles because they even loan demo vehicles out to people, to use. Thank you, and hope you feel better.
Thank you.
All right, anyone else?
Yes.
All right, seeing no one else, we go ahead and call for the vote. We're looking to pass resolution 250365. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Ms. Priestley? Yes. Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Burns?
Yes.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Dr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. That resolution passed.
Sound like they working for the corporations.
Resolution of the night, that's resolution 250384.
Madam Chair,
Go ahead, Ms. Priestley.
motion to approve.
All right, motion to approve resolution 250384. Any support?
Last one.
Supported by the council lady in the 7th Ward. Any discussion?
Madam
First
Chair.
round. Go ahead, Ms. Priestley.
For clarification, and I meant to address this, Asbury has never received any money directly for food access, and they are one of our help centers. They actually are in the third.
This crowd is
This for
auditioning.
Ashbury.
They auditioning for the corporations right now. Who gonna put the, I'm gonna work for
They are
you.
almost out of money for their food. And everybody seems to think that Asbury's in the fourth ward, but they're really in the third and have been for at least 15
I'm with you,
years.
Felicia.
So,
See, the fact they
but
took no other bids to
that's why
purchase
I
those cars
put
is their
this
problem.
resolution forward to give them $25,000 on the same terms as we did St. Mark's.
No, this should be wrong.
I yield.
All this stuff passing.
All right, anyone else in the first round?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Go ahead, Ms. Winfrey Carter.
So when you said on the same terms as St. Mark's, that means that the funding is going to go through the food bank?
Right.
Okay, thank you.
All righty, anyone else? First
Madam
round.
Chair.
Go ahead, Ms. Burns.
St. Mark's, through you to the city attorney, has not received their money. The price of the truck went from $1,000 to $3,000 to the food bank, yes. And they're stating that they have to follow whatever this contract is to the T, and which means the price went from $1,000 to $3,000. So instead of getting 25 trucks of food, they'll get 8. Yeah, and so I'm trying to figure out, where did this contract come in at? Because if that's the case, then Judy, it's not the same as like the help centers.
see what Doug
I just put it up
given
here.
the money,
Man, you ain't
it was supposed to
Hey,
go.
that's
and
a
they
that's a
have not
major
gotten
fact right
the
there.
money yet. They have not received the funds yet.
It's the great,
And they're
it's the
they're
great
giving food to
pumpkin,
the
Charlie
community.
Brown.
and especially in this time of need. So we need some clarity on this, and until that gets fixed, Asbury's going to be in the same boat. Because it gave, our resolution read one thing,
Denise.
but then there was a
They wanted to get-
supplemental contract.
But they had an
and
issue because it
they're
was my
stating
man
that
run,
the city
was it
made
Tim
up.
Herman, I think was his son-in-law's son.
They
Something like
have
that.
not,
That was
they're
the
paying for
issue.
their own trucks, not out of this
Political
money.
issue.
From
They didn't care
1,000 to
about
3,000
The resolution, it was that.
is an exorbitant amount.
His
an
family was getting
increase.
more money.
And from 25 trucks
It's about
to
the
3
players.
trucks, it's a
not the
big
people.
difference. And so, I mean, and if it means, because the Asbury has a nonprofit, and so does St. Mark. So if we need to redo it to have them go to their own nonprofits, to where we're getting a bigger bang for the buck, because I'm not willing to lose that much money. It just doesn't make sense that a contract, through you, Madam Chair, Mr. Moore.
Y'all hit
And
that
I
like
don't know if
button.
Mr. Borley wants to come too. I don't know with the contracts.
More.
Yeah, I talked to her earlier, though. Mr. Moore, how are you again?
I spent most of the day at the dentist, but okay.
Oh, I'm gonna make it quick then. And Mr. Borley, how are you? Good. So where does the contract come in? Because our resolution just said, give the 25,000, it didn't have stipulations on it. Now they're charging from 1,000 to 3,000 per food truck. So where did the contract come in at?
The details of the contract, that's something which I'm an expert on. The way the contract works is they can reimburse, or we will reimburse them for the costs that they have. We have to prove that they actually had the service provided before we can pay them. That's because we're using ARPA dollars.
I think
for
he
that.
was in there getting his teeth did.
And
You want
they
me
can
to
submit
believe
one
like his
invoice
teeth
a
is
month.
messed up. He was getting a
and
root canal or
The
something.
number of invoices that they submit to us, that's really up to them. They can either ask for reimbursement one time, or they can do that 10 times. It's
So,
just-
or is it easier if we, because they haven't spent any of it?
They haven't spent it, we haven't had
I
a
mean,
single
they
request.
spent their own money because the
Well, we
food
haven't had a
bank,
request at this point.
yeah, the food bank is saying it's a mess. So it'd be easier if it would have been easier if we had it go to their nonprofit, because they have a St. Mark Outreach Center, because the price is cheaper. I mean, and it's going to food. Trust me, I've worked those lines. So, how do we, because if we can get 25 trucks as opposed to 8 trucks, you know, it's just the math.
Yeah, that's really up to the food bank. That's not something that the
Now
city
food bank's
controls.
saying it's the city,
No,
that they have a contract and they have to follow the contract to a T
and that's true. They do have to follow the
from the
contract.
city.
But in terms of the number of deliveries and how that works, I'm not an expert on that part of it, but I don't think we specify that much detail.
There was, because they're struggling with it.
All right.
Through the
And the
chair,
contract
Anyone
wasn't in the
else?
resolution.
And the,
No.
through the chair.
hold on one second.
Okay.
So anyone else? I
Yeah.
believe this is the first round.
Are you second round?
No, this was the first round, I believe. So anyone else in the first round?
So
Okay, anyone
yours
else in the
is
second
going
round?
Directly to them.
All right, so.
Yeah,
no one
yeah.
else?
Yes, yes, I would like to take my time. Actually, reading this resolution, which I had not read, I just knew that it was coming, it doesn't indicate that this money, excuse me, that it does not indicate that this money will be going through the food bank, so it can go directly to Asbury.
Okay.
So that, I was going to make an amendment to the resolution so to avoid this conflict, so I'm not, just want to clarify that. as we
All
were
right.
discussing it sidebar here.
Got it. All right, so anyone else in the second round?
I have a
Yes.
question.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, go ahead.
Go-
Madam Chair, so why is it different for St. Mark than it is for Asbury?
I asked.
I mean, because we gotta make it equal, right?
I understand that. I'm just saying that I'm reading the resolution. Is that it's not in the resolution saying that it's going to the food bank in this resolution. And I asked the city clerk to draw up this resolution for me.
Okay, but we did do St. Mark's that way, correct?
I believe so.
Okay, so we do have to have the same as we had for St. Mark, as we did for Asbury.
You back on.
I mean, we just gotta be consistent.
Request for information.
I think they.
What is your
need to be
request?
rolled back to do the way Judy does it, because it's not gonna work any other way.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, so Councilwoman Shaq, go ahead.
I'll just get the floor.
Oh, okay.
It was still my time.
All right, no, I understand she did a request for information. All right, so go ahead, Ms. Mashat. Excuse me, Ms. Johnson, finish your
I'm
time.
just trying to see how we going with this. So, are we able to allocate St. Mark money to St. Mark versus to the food banks? Are we able to reverse that, even though it was already passed? Is that point of information, or who am I talking to? I don't know.
All right, so, is that your time? Wait a minute. Okay, is that your time?
Yeah, I was
So
just.
I can answer that if you.
All right,
through
LaShawn.
the chair,
Information, I
Through the
guess.
chair.
Oh,
So,
okay.
we would have to amend that resolution.
She asking the question. They ain't gonna let her do shit though.
Pass that for St. Mark's to change it.
But if she switched to the other one, she'd get 5 votes over there.
I yield my time.
Anyone else in the second?
Madam Chair,
Go ahead, Mr. Shaq.
through you to the city attorney. Has the contract with the food bank already been
looking at
signed
her.
for St. Mark?
Gleaming. She about
This
to
is the standard,
stick to LaShawn.
MOU contract that recipients of ARPA all have received. So I'm just reviewing it now to make sure it doesn't have anything that stipulates that to the effect that Councilperson Burns brought up. It is a standard, it's a reimbursement
Attorneys be
type
fucking up.
contract for ARPA fund recipients.
So what we can do is amend this so that it goes to the food bank.
But if
But before the
LaShawn
contract is
switch
signed,
over
just
there
make
with
sure it says
Jerry
the correct thing.
and them, they can redo it.
No, it'll go, they can pull from an account.
Oh,
though.
but you see what
That's how that
Candace
works. So it's still
doing.
their
She
money.
wanna
They just
switch
pull
it.
from
The
an account.
Ashbury stuff go to the food bank too. For some reason, they don't
No,
want to
that's
put
why I'm
that
saying just
money in
make sure
St.
their
Mark
contract is
hand.
correct as we fix this one.
How Judy is saying is how they all should be done. They're existing nonprofit. Because it's how they're doing it. She's actually, it's the right way, go directly to the nonprofit.
No, but what she was saying was, they said it was because of a city contract. So all we have to do is make sure our contract doesn't lead them to that notion with her, because we can't, if we're saying we have to be fair and do it the same way, St. Mark's is already signed. So it's nothing we can do other than, in order
They
to
had
do it
about
the
a
same way, we have to
2.5.
do
They
this
about to get
contract
arguing.
and make sure that that stipulation is clear, that it's not gonna be like that. Because other than that, if we approve it, it's gonna be different from St. Mark. We already have a signed contract.
I'm not gonna get it though, and hers needs to go that way.
All right, so just want to be clear.
So are we saying,
We need to fix St. Mark.
that's fine, but the goal tonight, though,
They
is the
done
one that's
passed
on the agenda. So are we gonna
every
pass it
damn
as
thing
it
tonight.
reads, or are we
Pass this
amending
shit
it to go to the
and
food
so we can
bank?
go home.
Or are we just gonna pass it as it reads?
As long as they get their money in.
So we're gonna pass it as it reads? Okay, and we're not amending it to go to the food bank?
Yeah, but we gotta be fair.
Sheldon ain't gonna pay them anyway.
I'm giving you two things. Either we,
They ain't gonna get their money anyway.
so that the contract is already signed.
Maybe we can have them cancel.
She giving you the opportunity to be fair. Amend it. Amend it.
Outreach, which is another way to do it, then they can both read like that one.
I mean, either way, I'm committed to making sure that St. Mark's gets fixed, but I don't wanna hold up Asbury as we're trying to
Right,
wait
that's
for
what I'm
that.
saying, if we could
Just have their money go to the food bank. They
cancel out St. Mark's, or can they cancel it?
giving
And hold
out
on, wait a minute, this is
food.
getting off the rails. It's supposed to be through the chair, so let's make sure that we
Am
do
I
it the
missing
appropriate way.
something?
And then you don't have the floor, Madam Burns. It's still Councilwoman Mashat's time.
Well, all y'all just talked and wasted it, so.
Shut up, Denise
All right,
Williams.
so, this is
Huh?
the second round. And so, Ms. Burns, would you like the floor for the
Well,
last
well,
time?
technically, nobody like paused my time. Everybody was talking on my time.
So that was your time. So, Ms. Burns, would you like the floor?
No, what I'm saying is because even at the
St.
last
Mark's
few minutes,
is
you were
fixed.
still
St.
talking on my
Mark's
time
check
as well.
went to the food
So
bank.
I'm just
Ashbury,
trying to
this
figure out, are we gonna give me my
resolution is-
time back?
They
or
trying
what
to
we
put
doing?
their money in their hand. Just amend this
I
one,
mean,
so
no, you were having a
Ashbury
free
money will go to
conversation
the
with Ms.
food bank
Burns,
too.
and it was going back
And
and
we
forth.
done.
So just want to make sure that we're clear. So, Ms. Burns, we are in the second round.
So you're not going to give me my time back?
No, I was not.
Okay, understood.
That's fine. So do you want to speak in the second round?
I do. So I'm gonna speak, and so what I want to do,
Mhm.
thank you, is to make sure both of those are the same. And at some point through you two, to you, madam, to the chair, to the city attorney, can they cancel theirs to make it mimic, to be identical, so that we can get rid of the issues? And then
Who
if
my
they
people on here watching tonight? Thank y'all. I
don't
hope
act
y'all
on
like our
that
little
one, because they
commentating.
haven't signed it. They have not signed their
Y'all want to hear some
contract
tea
with
tonight?
the food bank.
Do y'all
They
want to
have
hear some
not.
tea?
And then we can just do them both the same way, the way that Councilman Priestley's is.
Let me know if y'all wanna hear
Because
some
then
tea. I'll
that
drop
way,
y'all a little
they're
tea
both
for-
going
for
to go,
tuning
they
in with
have a
us.
St. Mark outreach. But when we first started out with St. Mark a year ago, we were not all on the same page, but tonight we seem to be.
Through the chair, as it relates to.
Oh, they said
the
they wanna hear
MOU
some tea.
For St. Mark's.
So y'all
that
know
is
my
a
man
fully
that was down there at the podium. You know the one, the cool dude that was down there at the podium, Mickey?
Is have a new resolution.
That was just down there talking
to
about
rescind
he wasn't giving out the
this
addresses.
contract, and then
He was the
a
one that the mayor
resolution
just
will,
married. It's on the
bring
city's
forward
Facebook page if y'all don't believe me.
revised Contract.
You know what I'm saying?
So how do we
Cool
do this
with the mayor.
tonight?
I don't know if you
Nepotism
can
at
do
its
it
finest.
tonight, because council acts by resolution or.
So if
ordinance.
they're not gonna act on that one, it's not. They're paying for it themselves.
Well, under this contract, it says that the truck is $1,000.
Mickey's still
per truck.
processing that. Yeah,
Yeah,
he gonna
they're
address
not
that tomorrow
charging
night.
them that now. It's not.
Okay.
Is there a way though, if they're not executing
Ms.
the
Mashat,
contract,
Ms.
that we can
Mashat,
just
you're out of
ask?
order. Ms. Mashat, let's do it in order.
You have fun with that.
No, I'm not having fun with that. Let's be in order. Everybody
You
else
have
have to
fun
do it,
with
you
that.
too.
No, because as you said, you allowed us to go back and forth on my time, and now that she doesn't
She
have
said
a
you have
problem with
fun with
it, you
that.
want to say something to me, but when
I
we're
mean,
going back and forth on my time,
if
we didn't
Councilwoman
stop it.
Burns Councilman Burns? I mean, is it through her? What are we doing?
She can do it through me, I'm fine. If you're gonna
Thank you
talk,
very
yes.
much, Councilwoman Burns.
Well, through the chair, let's be
So,
clear.
is it a way, since we do have a contract,
Oh,
where
yeah,
it's
new
supposed to be
friends.
$1,000, that we just have them execute the contract?
Through the chair.
Please keep our time going.
Through the chair, it was not the cost in the contract. That was supplemental documents that the food bank, I believe, provided. And that's
This ain't
how
finna
it's
end
supposed
I already gave you the tea on it, cousin. I told y'all it's election season.
So-
Didn't I tell y'all the musical chairs was gonna
Yeah, so
start
then
playing
can
again?
we,
Didn't I tell y'all that?
How do we do this?
Through the chair. So
Liddell
Do we
just
put
didn't know
another
she wasn't
motion
gonna
on
end
to
up
give
with a
St.
seat.
Mark 25,000, the same as Asbury?
Well, then you would have 50,000, right?
Well,
Because
we
you
can have them
already
rescind, they're not
awarded-
gonna execute that when
Cancel
they haven't at
culture.
all.
Right, but see, the supplemental documents that came from the food bank says that it was $1,000 per truck. So that was from the food bank, and that's part of the supplemental
Shit, I
documents.
ain't going, I already know
that
what's
was
going
attached
on. They
to
playing
the
musical
contract
chairs
that
and
the
they got,
city
I
I'm
thought
gonna
they
walk
asked
over
us
there and
supposed to
show
vote
you
for council
Okay.
president and
But
stuff
if you're
tonight.
trying to take some type of action tonight related to St. Mark, you need a resolution.
Don't look like Liddell might be president if they was
All
gonna
right,
vote
thank you
tonight.
so
do it.
much, Madam Attorney. So anyone else in the second
I
round?
can't wait
Yes,
till
Madam
tomorrow
Chair.
nightly
Go ahead,
nip.
Ms. Winfrey Carter.
So, Madam Chair, through you to Attorney Gurley. So, Attorney Gurley, you're saying that
Put Grace and Peace
In
comment
our
up. She got the whole
contract,
definition of politics.
it says $1,000
It's the
for
whole, that's
the
definition of
cost
politics
of
right
the
there.
truck, right?
No, so our contract is our standard MOU that all ARPA recipients receive. It just has the boilerplate, tells them how the money has to be spent, things of that nature. The supplemental document that I'm referring to is from the food bank, and in it, it talks about how much each truck costs. And so that was attached to the standard contract that the city approved.
So, and that supplemental
They talking about
contract
following the
says
charter.
$1,000, right?
It's not.
Where Leon?
Because they'll charge them fees and
I'm
everything else.
asking her a question. The supplemental contract that you're referring to says $1,000,
Well, it's not a contract, but it's a
or
supplemental
the
document.
supplemental document.
Right, it says,
I'm getting a little
FBEM
nervous.
charges a shared maintenance fee of
Who is
$1,000 for a semi-truck mobile distribution to St. Mark's for each mobile semi.
Okay, so, it's obvious that they're not honoring that, document, and they're charging St. Mark's $3,000 per truck. What can we do about that?
They're charging them maintenance.
Well,
fee.
I would need to see the documents, and we can at least reach out to the food bank in St. Mark and figure out what's going on.
So can you repeat what you read from that document? That
Sure.
supplemental document?
So let me get you the title. So this is the City of Flint Contract Development Packet. Its project name is St. Mark Community Outreach, care of the Food Bank. The contact person was Tiffany Pielli.
It's the ones that didn't give us
And
our
it
damn
says
award tonight, Mickey.
FBEM charges a shared maintenance fee, $1,000 for semi-truck mobile distribution to St.
Thank y'all,
Mark's.
too.
We wanted our shit
mobile
read on the
semi.
city record. So we're
For
gonna need you to take
reference,
this
with the
back and
cost
read
of
it
food
Wednesday.
storage and warehouse, that load would
They
be
lose their minds.
approximately $14,500. So he said $1,000 per truck.
I think she's just getting up talking.
So the food bank is
What
not
happened, Tanya
honoring
leaving?
Oh, she just getting up talking to
what
the
they
attorney.
said that they were gonna honor. That's the
Candace
bottom
and Liddell
line.
ain't get that.
So
Tell
what
Candace
can
and
we do
Liddell
about
is
that?
not- They not friends tonight.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
And you seen that?
Yeah, I listened, I was watching it on the way over here.
All right, so. seeing
Yep,
that
sure.
we're in
Ain't
the
he
second
sure?
round, anyone else like to?
It's
You
been.
already called you. Nah, you good.
All right, well, we'll go ahead.
Madam Chair,
Go ahead, Ms. Mashat.
They gonna do it at the end.
you were going to say something through you to the city attorney.
Thank you.
It's
Through the
Liddell
chair,
got, she got on one of them
to
Denise
Council
Williams wigs. You remember that?
Jerry Winfrey Carter.
Is it curly?
Councilperson Burns, if you could forward
Somebody
me
decided to die.
some writing from
I
the
saw that.
food
Is that
bank
crochet stuff?
or from
This is
St.
crochet
Mark's that
stuff. I
says
know all
that
my
the
stuff is
cost has
together.
increased
See, Donna, that's
triple.
a different level.
You know, we can try to work
Shame.
with that to figure out what happened, but understand that this was approved, I think, back in September, so.
Look,
I'm
I'm
not sure if there's been a major price increase, but
Mm-mm.
forward the information to me.
All right, thank
All right,
you.
so then in the interim, what we can do, again, if y'all are not comfortable,
Blank ain't number like 7.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
if y'all are not comfortable with
Hold on, Ms.
I was
Mashat,
gonna
that's
come
your
up to
time,
the
it's the second round, so,
that wasn't my time, the time wasn't even going.
no, we were in the second round.
Correct.
And you spoke and you used up your 3
I
minutes.
I didn't use up 3 minutes, I literally just asked her one
No,
question.
listen to what I'm telling you. When you were going back and forth with Ms. Burns, it was the second round.
That was the first round.
It was the second round.
Okay.
Ms. Johnson said it was
6
the second
o'clock.
round. You all were having a sidebar. It was the second round.
Madam Chair,
So, go ahead.
I'm
I'd
on.
like to put a,
I like the
motion on
board.
the floor to add another round, please.
Me too.
Thank you.
All right, so motion on the floor to add another round. of
Stan, I got a
three.
separate car.
All right, so, supported by Councilman Priestley. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
How I be?
Winfrey Carter?
Oh, they roll calling.
Yes.
I told you it's about to pass.
Mrs. Shad?
Yes.
Dr. Lewis?
Shots fired. They fighting again. We missed it.
Ms. Priestley?
Yes.
Voted 6 yes, 0 no.
Who fighting?
I don't know. We missed it. Okay, bye.
I love y'all too. Y'all be safe.
Y'all be safe.
Go to, I don't need to be here.
Liddell is gonna give
Did we
Candace a
do the
warning.
roll call vote? Was it repeated?
Just so we're clear.
Oh, they voting to add more minutes to speak. We're gonna get us a good fight up in here
So who would
tonight.
like the floor in
I ain't got
the
no-
additional round?
Yeah, I got
Madam
me.
Chair.
Go ahead, Ms. Priestley.
I think that in order to deal with St. Mark's, I think the easiest way to do it is to get the information and share it with the city attorney, and then have it, whatever needs to be fixed, if we have to do something, then we can bring that to the next finance.
Oh,
committee
Liddell
meeting.
was, we're not missing it
And
no
I
more,
think
y'all.
that'll solve all that issue on St. Mark's. I'm done.
All right, anyone else in the bonus round?
Yes.
Go ahead, Ms. Burke.
Yeah, that doesn't solve St. Mark's. So the $1,000 is the cost for the shared food maintenance, not the food. The food they're claiming is, I guess, supposed to be free, or however they work it out. So it's not, and then their increases, so that's not solving their problem at all. And so, Attorney Gurley, you said to send some, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send you what I have, I started on this about 3 weeks ago, I think. And, and they have a food drive, I don't even know if it's still going tomorrow, because the price of the truck has tripled. And so, it doesn't allow them with how the contract.
They already voted for president. Liddell and
doesn't allow
LaShawn
them
voted
to use
Judy.
certain kind of food, like
Judy and
recipe
Candace
food.
voted
It's very
Candace.
specific to
Tanya
the
and Jerry
terms.
voted Jerry.
And so it requires a fully paid truck of food, that they got the price down to $3,000 over 8 trucks,
Oh, shit.
which is outlined, and they have to sign an agreement. They have not, because they're not getting the full amount.
They're not
if it's
together
sent to
anymore.
theirs, and here's where we started.
Sheldon is stirring the
Personalities got
pot.
in the way of what the people. And tonight,
I'm sorry,
we're saying,
Cicero,
let's
that's
get the people
Marcia.
for Asbury,
I'm not
but we
talking.
were doing
You
personalities
said you
with
talking,
St.
you gonna
Mark.
get removed.
And we need to make sure, if we can get 25 trucks, I want 25 trucks, because Asbury gonna get 25 trucks.
Stanley, are you
I'm not
still there?
willing
I
to
need a
do
close-up picture of
Asbury till
Liddell
St.
Wynn.
Mark gets fixed. I'm just not, because people, the lines wrap and wrap and wrap around the corners. And so however we need to fix this, I'll send you what I need to, and then I'll get with St. Mark, and you can call a special meeting, Judy, I'll show up, and we can get them, both done. Okay, but if we can get some of the other ones, because feeding the community is important to me. I'm gonna do a special meeting at midnight if I have to, because.
So they
people are
don't want to
hungry.
give St.
And
Mark.
people, and I don't even think people got all their SNAP benefits. So if I gotta come out at 2:00 in the morning, I'm gonna do it.
St. Mark.
So,
money went to
because
the
I know
food
there was
bank.
some language.
Food
in
bank
there.
say they ain't get the
And
money.
here's the thing, we had a problem, and we on a better page today, thank God.
Oh,
But
shit.
back then, we got no for almost a year with St. Mark. Because we started off with 50,000 for them, and they still been feeding this community. And their money that they got goes to outreach services for mental health, for the youth, for our veterans. It doesn't go to their food.
I'm gonna have to zoom in.
The
Shit.
church and the outreach are two different entities.
All right, thank you, Ms. Burns.
Madam Chair.
Go ahead, Ms. Johnson.
I have a question for the attorney. So the document that you guys have, that's a binding document,
she look
right?
like a-
So
a
that means
bad
that they
cabbage.
can't change.
Holiday Heart.
How much they charge in the middle.
Holiday
what's
Heart.
going on now.
Holiday Heart. You
It's
remember
not
that movie?
benefits, Right, so that's the
I'm not
document,
finna
right?
be
that
arguing
you
with
have, because you're not saying it's a contract. You're
That's
saying
what
that it's a
Liddell.
document, correct?
Liddell, she shall be named
Correct.
Holiday
It is
Heart.
Just a document.
She full of
Okay,
holidays.
so the document means that's how much they were
Holidays.
gonna
She put
charge
on that
us
wig
for
and Holiday
food
Heart.
Truck that we signed on, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so now my question is, how are they able to raise it to now, was it 3,000, 1,400? How are they able to raise it to that amount, and you have a document? You didn't say a contract, but it's still a document. How are they able to raise that?
I don't know. I don't know what the conversations have been, so I would need to have some contact information for St. Mark as well as the food bank.
LaShawn going to the mayor's office tomorrow.
If we're all saying the same thing.
He gonna take all that damn siding back off.
Right, but from what we
AC
know,
gonna get it.
and from what you know, the document was 1,000.
Dude, y'all acting up in it. It
That
said,
is the
Holiday, I got the
information
bike.
That was listed on the supplemental document.
Y'all ain't
that
right.
was
Y'all ain't
included
right.
With our contract. Our contract does not state how much St. Mark and the food bank are going to have for the food truck. That's not
Just
part
come
of
on
this.
over here and I'm gonna
Our
fix you something to eat.
contract simply says
I know
the
you
city's gonna
hungry.
give $25,000 on behalf of St. Mark's to the food bank. And the reporting and how much the compensation will be, that's the extent of our contract. Now, with St. Mark and
If
the
St. Mark's
food
get that
bank,
money, Liddell might be hauled out in a straight jacket.
And she gonna look like that lady on Holiday Heart for real.
It's not the same, because it does still goes with the city, right? Because you say your document says 1,000. Why are they jumping between St. Mark and the food bank?
Liddell
versus
just
the
found
food
out
bank
she
and the
expendable.
city? Because you're
I
the
tried
food bank
to
and
tell
the
her
city, the
that,
document
but
says
no.
1,000. Now St.
I
Mark and
don't
the
talk
food
to
bank,
you,
they're
Winters.
telling
I'll
St.
never
Mark
come
something
on
over here.
810. Bet you she
Well,
can't
that's
wait to
what
get
we
her
have to
ass on here
figure
now. I
out,
ain't telling you
where
nothing else.
the increase is coming from.
Right.
But I'm just trying to make it clear.
He about to,
that in
Sheldon about to
the
look at her like
MOU
Miss
that
Millie.
the
I
food
don't
bank
know you
signed
either.
on behalf of St. Mark says that they will receive $25,000 on behalf of the St. Mark to supply the food. That's the extent of our contract. So
Thank you so much.
All right. Anyone else in the bonus round?
That's the
Right,
extent. You see
Madam
how she
Chair.
thought that's the extent of our contract.
Go ahead, Ms. Michelle.
So,
Bonus round. Shit, she on Wheel of Fortune. Shit.
Madam Clerk,
Go ahead, Vanna White.
is there a way that,
Don't break the peace.
because what I don't want to do is make a motion tonight and then we
talk
not
about
be able to
Liddell.
rescind this
My
contract.
You don't break the peace.
Are we going to be,
All love,
through
Tanya.
you, Madam Chair, to the city attorney, are we going to be able to rescind this contract since it's something different from what we thought we were agreeing to?
allow the law department to look at exactly what has changed.
Oh, she trying to tell LaShawn, don't
from
vote with him.
the
Don't
original
vote with him,
contract that
LaShawn.
we signed
Don't
with
do
the
it,
food
LaShawn.
bank
LaShawn like,
versus
no, this
what
ain't
is
right. This the
happening
church.
presently.
I've been
It's
going to
hard for
Rise
me
and Star my
to
whole life.
find out like what has happened.
Pastor Chester Payton
that
is
may
looking
have
down on you
resulted
from
in a
heaven.
price
LaShawn
increase.
probably
I
told
got
her.
it. So would you advise us
The mayor
to
called me every other week.
to amend this tonight to include St. Mark to get 25,000 that they get themselves and just put the contingency
LaShawna's.
of, they get the 25,000 only if we can't fix this contract and then we'll just give them the
Look,
25,000
Candace
themselves?
said,
Like,
let's
I'm just
amend
trying to
it
figure out-
tonight. She gonna show
You know,
Liddell.
through the chair, what's on the floor right now is just
You know,
as
Candace
period.
rolling
Correct.
with
Right, so
Sheldon.
in order to do something with St. Mark, it seems premature until we can
Okay.
figure out what's going on.
Okay. Even if we put that contingency in there?
You've already awarded 25,000.
right.
So that's the thing, and that contract has been signed.
It don't seem
by all
premature. You just
parties.
gave that man all that
So,
money and they wouldn't even tell
at
them what
this
address they
juncture,
paying.
Unless you have a
200
resolution
houses.
that says,
Ain't no
the
damn
council
HIPAA
wants to
for some
rescind
house
that
paint.
contract, it's difficult for you to take action.
Would we
without
run into
something in
issues
writing.
rescinding that contract though?
I'm sorry?
Is it a possibility for us to run into issues rescinding that contract?
No,
Price
y'all
is
rescind
tripled
everything
and
else.
You don't agree to that. in St.
You're the
Mark's as an
council,
issue,
just
but
write
that's
another
a discussion
resolution.
we have to
Right.
continue.
Okay.
All right, that's your time, Councilwoman?
But she was saying that,
Every
she wants to
contract
look
has
at
an
it,
out
just to kind
clause
of see
in
if there's
it.
something they can fix or have a conversation to mediate the situation. Right, but in the meantime, we got to figure out what we're gonna do about Asbury.
Neely gonna fix it. He gonna put it in the back burner.
All right.
So,
Then he ain't giving.
you see the clock just like I see the clock. So,
You ain't gonna give Asbury no damn money
So
either.
seeing that that's, Ms. Winfrey Carter.
Damn, you see how she just told her? You see the clock just
Thank
like
you.
I see the clock.
So, with all of the conversation around this resolution and how St. Mark's resolution was written to go to the food bank and all of that, it was St. Mark's and two other. Was it Bethel? No, it was St. Mark's. Listen, it was St. Mark's, the Mission, and some other
In Asbury.
organization. I wonder, are they having issues with theirs?
Oh, that community church, community
What is your
church of
The other
love.
organization's having trouble because of the government shutdown, trying to get their certifications.
Probably
for-
not if they the mayor's
Be able to
friend.
receive federal funding. That's the issue that one's having.
Okay.
Request for information.
What is your request?
Thank you. Does the speaker know that Bethel did receive food access?
Lord, I
and
wish
they're
they could
not,
hear me. Ask them, did Latinas get
They're
their
not
money?
having problems from food
I
access.
ask you, man.
Latinas, when he
Okay.
stood out there with that big ass
But are
check,
they being charged?
with that dry erase check.
Okay. So something
Mm-hmm.
is wrong, clearly.
Marcus
But
Ford ain't
with
playing
that being
tonight.
said,
I will
tonight,
not read it.
I will not be voting
I
on
read it,
this
but I won't read it out
Asbury
loud.
Deuce Bigelow.
resolution until we can
Very
figure out
disrespectful, y'all are.
how we can make this equal with all of the organizations
Okay, JWC.
that needs, that need the food, and what we voted on. Yeah, I'm gonna make a motion
What you
to
call it, mama
leave
gonna be
the
back there crying now,
resolution,
talking about she needs
for
some more money, too.
Asbury here at
Pastor
council.
Harris.
Or maybe,
I mean, is it
Yeah,
Elder?
What's her name? Miss Jones, though.
Yeah,
First Lady Jones.
I'm gonna, leave it here at council.
All right, there's a motion.
And
to
then
leave-
hopefully
she
by,
married- no, she married to
the
the
next
bishop.
council meeting, we should be able to have everything on track. Thank you.
All right, there's a motion to leave resolution 250
Shit,
support
I'm gonna be
84
crying
for
next
council.
week. We
and
sure
that is
need some
support-
at 810.
Oh, yeah, Luigi's. You right. Sorry, Deborah. Luigi's.
All right,
I bet
supported
you
by
they
the
got their
councilwoman
money.
in the 6th ward.
He got free
Roll call,
pizza for
Madam Clerk.
life.
Ms. Burns?
Yes.
Ms. Mashat?
Yes.
Dr. Lewis?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Priestley?
Yes.
Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Vote is 6 yes, 0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. That resolution will be left here in council.
Motion to adjourn.
So Councilman Priestley said a motion to adjourn. Any support? Supported by the council lady in the 3rd ward. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Ms. Mashat?
But I thought y'all was going to go back to voting.
Yes.
You feel for that?
Yes.
That's why they put it
Yep.
at the end. Ms. Winfrey Carter?
It's 8 o'clock, ready to go.
Ms. Winfrey
We is
Carter?
too, but I came to council
Winfrey
meeting
Carter.
Get
because I
them
thought,
likes up, family. Them likes ain't
Yes.
matching the views, you heard?
Motion to
well,
adjourn.
did y'all enjoy
voting on
the
the motion to adjourn.
interactive
Yes.
polling tonight? Did you enjoy
Yes.
Ms. Burns?
60 minutes?
Yes.
What's the people name on
6
60
yes,
minutes?
0 no.
The vote is 6 yes, 0 no. The time is officially
What's the people
8:09,
name
and
on
this
60
city
Minutes,
council meeting
Mickey?
is now adjourned. Thank you.
What's the man? I'm George Stephanopoulos. Stephanopoulos, and Mickey is
Trump, the mayor, the president himself.
Trump.
doing maintenance on the
Trump. Yes, in your lipstick voice. Yes, and see, this way we don't
Thank
get
you, Sheila. Thank you.
we don't get any warnings.
They had got,
We
the
can
council
drink.
had given them $550,000.
We can do whatever we want to
Ain't
do.
it another meeting coming up?
No, this is it, dog. This is it. Just me and you.
For food.
Tomorrow, I'll be back on here at
They
6
use it
o'clock
on
night.
Hold on, the mic hot. Somebody talking junk.
Oh, turn it up. Can't hear nothing, dog. What happened to my phone?
Yeah.
Go live. Hit the live part.
Soon as I did it, the sap-suckers cut us off.
Yeah, but she was talking.
I don't like how they did that right there. They could have respected us better than what they did.
Okay. Well, listen. We on here?
Yeah, we like.
So, listen, I thank y'all. I hope y'all enjoy. We trying to give y'all a little something new, little interacting, active lessons, and where we can put on our critical thinking hats, and we can vote too. Because I think we vote just as well as they vote. We don't know the rules. They don't know the rules. So I think we did pretty good tonight. We don't have the addresses. They don't have the addresses. I mean, we all one and the same. So I'm glad that y'all enjoyed our commentating tonight. I'm George Stephanopoulos, and I'm signing off here with what's your name?
Who, me?
Yeah.
AKA El Presidente.
Trump is
Otis.
not a journalist. You got a name, one of them.
Nah, my name is
journalist people.
I'm going back to El
We're
Presidente.
gonna call you.
I don't like sparkly no more.
No, we're gonna call him.
My bad, Sheila. I'm sorry.
What's
when I said the mic was hot, Davina cut it off.
What's the man name? I'm trying to think of. Ed. It's Ed something.
Ed Bradley.
Ed Bradley. This is George Stephanopoulos and Ed Bradley, and we're signing off until tomorrow.
Nah, call me Mick Koppel.
Ted Koppel.
Mick
Koppel. Went to Stephanopoulos.
We out of here.
I probably messed up
but
his name.
I will be known as El Presidente in the morning.
And I'm El Vice Presidente.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
No, you're
I can
not.
do anything better
No, you're
than
not.
you. Yes, I can.
No, you're not.
Yes, I can.
No, you're not.
Yes, I can.
You're right. You can be a fool. That's what you can be better than me.
You's a
We out,
fool.
family.
Fool.
Peace.
Bye.
Can't stand you.
Yeah,
right
man.
now.